Viewer submission. I worked at a daycare that ended up being haunted. It wasn't right away that things started happening. We were actually there for a few years beforehand. We did change owners, but things didn't happen right away even after they took over. So anyway, another woman and I worked the infant room, and that seemed to be the most active room. One day we noticed something written on the chalkboard. The daycare was in an old school. It was the words "Help Me" and the name Tommy. At first we were not sure if it was Tommy or the name with one M. We decided it was the name Tommy. We had no kids by the name of Tommy, and they couldn't write anyway. Kind of freaked us out a little bit. So we brought everyone in from the other room to see, and no one could explain it. Well, after that, things started moving in our room, in plain sight. At one point, a Little Tikes Rider toy was moving out of the playhouse when the kids were all down for a nap. We had other things move and be thrown. So during this time frame, the owner's sister had mentioned that she was a witch. The owner didn't really believe this, but did believe in the paranormal, so she let her sister and us go back to that part of the building, which was closed off due to being old, to investigate. The sister said that she had felt the teacher and a little boy. So a little more time goes by and we were still having weird things happen. Phantom smells of cookies and brownies. We couldn't bake there. And perfume around the whole daycare, sometimes right in my face. I also had a night where I worked a parents' night out where we were open for a few hours in the evening so the parents could have date night or whatever. That night I was walking across the preschool room and came upon a little piece of paper in the middle of the floor. This wasn't previously there, and it had the name Tommy on it. Yes, very weird. No reason for it to be there, and it wasn't there earlier. So finally the owner has a psychic come in just to see if she could get any information on the happenings. First thing she said once inside the door was that the building was full of spirits. And who else did she feel? A teacher and a little boy. The teacher liked to hang out in the babies' room with the babies, and she gave descriptions of both. We were able to look up the teacher and the little boy, and that was Tommy, and sure enough, a little boy named Tommy was killed in a sledding accident just a little ways down the road, and his picture matched the psychic's description, as well as the teacher's, but I do not remember the teacher's name after so many years. This was early 2000s, and the building sits empty and condemned for many years now.